Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to another vlog. So it's when I'm filming this, it's already 2025, but I really wanted my first video to be kind of about my New Year's resolutions involving art, and maybe I'll talk about some personal ones too. But yeah, that's what I want to talk about in this video. So as for my art business goals, I really want to focus more on social media this year, but I also want to keep some of my goals tangible and reasonable for my work-life balance, just because I do work full-time at a job. So my goal for social media is to post twice a month, and I know that sounds like not that much, but I didn't post that much last year, so I really want to get into a routine to post at least twice a month, and hopefully by doing that I'll be more motivated to post more, because I do have a lot of backlog of product photos and designs I really want to get out. So yeah, so I'm hoping that I can do one regular post and one reel. So that's what my focus will be on for this year. As for my YouTube channel, I really want to post one video a month if I can, and I know that sounds ambitious, especially because I am filming this kind of in the middle of January, but I really want to post 12 videos in the year, and I'm hoping that some of those will be conventions, but because I don't know if I'll get into any or not this year, I kind of have to think more outside the box. So I'll be kind of experimenting to see what works and what doesn't, do some studio vlogs, maybe do some design process, maybe go through my design process with me. I can show you guys how I store things for conventions. There's just a lot I could do, maybe throw in some personal stuff too, kind of how I find inspiration as an artist. So yeah, those are some ideas of what I want to do, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, those are my goals for kind of the social media side of it. So as for the business itself, I really want to revamp everything. So I really want to make a website for my Artist Alley portfolio, because a lot of conventions now, they ask you for a portfolio site as kind of your application. And I have Instagram, but because I don't post on it as much, I really want to create a curated gallery and website just for Artist Alley stuff. So I can send that in and it looks a little more professional. So I'll be working on that, because I do have applications I am sending out for 2025. So hopefully I get into at least one convention through that, but even if I don't, at least I have the website ready to go for any other conventions that pop up, applications that pop up. So that's the goal with that. And another thing is that I finally ran out of my business cards. So I want to redesign my business card and order those ASAP, just in case I have an event that pops up suddenly and, I need them. So those are kind of my art business goals. There are a couple more that I want to keep secret for now, kind of new products to manufacture that I want to reveal later in the year. Okay, so here is the finished website. So here's my artist name. It says Artist Alley Portfolio. Here's my logo and a little bit about myself. And as you scroll down, you see examples of my table displays. So I decided to put 8-foot table, 6-foot table, and my outdoor event that I did last year, kind of just as examples, because some conventions do require that you also include a picture of your setup so they get the vibe of your booth. So I have that, and down here is my gallery where I have a bunch of different products that I wanted to showcase. I didn't want to put too much, but I didn't want to put too little, so I think this is a good number to have, and I like how they look. I decided to put it all in one page so that it's a lot easier to navigate for the people who are judging my site. Is it the best site? Possibly not, and there's probably a lot more design-wise I could do, but this is the best that I can do with the website builder, and it's not a bad start. Okay, so here's another update on what I'm working on. So here is kind of like a rough idea of what I want my new business card to look like, because as I said before, I need a new business card because I got rid of all my other ones finally, but this isn't looking that cute. So I like some ideas about it, but I think I need to tweak this a little more and work on it. I opted for a barcode type of thing so that when customers, grab my business card, they can just use their phone to scan, basically scan the business card, and then they can go to my link tree, which will in turn take them to, it's a lot more easier to go to like my social media and stuff. So for example, like I scan my phone, right? Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Yeah, I go here and it takes me to my link tree, and it takes you to my Instagram, my YouTube channel, my Etsy shop. So that's kind of why I wanted that there. So instead of just having everything written out, because nobody's gonna end up looking that up when they get home. So I thought it'd be a lot easier, but it's also not as cute as my previous business card was. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for that, but I'll figure it out. Sorry about that. My battery ended up running out, so I had to charge it for a bit. But I kind of forgot what I was trying to say, but I think I was going over my art goals, my business goals. But I kind of want to go into like personal art goals this year. So when I came back into conventions last year, I didn't really know what direction I wanted to go anymore because my interests have changed, and I just needed to figure out what kind of work I wanted to make for the future. And basically I want to do more, I still want to do fan art, but I also want to focus on original work, and I do want to put an emphasis on that for this year, especially my Dino Nugget line. I want to expand that, and I want to be able to do more products with that, because it's kind of a passion project, and I think they're really cute and quirky, and people seem to like them. But I also really want to start making more K-pop merch, and this kind of came about because I do like doing smaller events nowadays, just because I'm busier now, and it's harder to get into like bigger events. So I kind of want to do a K-pop cup sleeve event this year. But in order to do that, I feel like I need to branch out a little bit more and make more products that relate to that. So I definitely still want to do fan art, and I definitely still want to do K-pop stuff. So I'll probably focus more on that this year, but I also want to do more original stuff like I've always done. I do like fan art, but I also really like my original stuff too. So it's just trying to find a balance with that. Okay, so I wanted to share some progress on some more K-pop related stickers that I was working on. Actually, I don't know if I want these to be stickers or not. Or I was thinking if these could be like phone charms because I haven't made phone charms yet. And I think these would look super cute as like smaller phone charms, and getting like, and then also having like the straps be matching the color of the character. So yeah, if you don't know, these are 17's newly released characters that came out, the mini teen line. And I'm really critical about the design of K-pop characters, and I really like how they design these, because sometimes they're too simple or generic, or other times they're not that cute. I don't know, maybe that's just my own personal opinion, but I feel like these ones are a good mix between unique but also very cute. There's even some characters that aren't my favorite members, but I really like the character design. So I didn't film this because I did work on this while I was at work, and I don't really want to film during work. So yeah, so I did this during my free time, and they're just so simple and to make, so I was able to kind of multitask. But yeah, I like how they turned out. I think I just need to make the outlines and put in where the hole where the string is gonna go, the charm strap, and then that's it. They're ready to go. I'm not gonna order anything until I have a confirmed event, I think. That's kind of my plan, but yeah. So as for personal goals, I really want this year to be the year of hobbies and discovering new things, because as an artist, I can't just be making art all the time to sell. I also need to go out and like experience life and try new things and challenge myself to just be a better person and to go out of my comfort zone. So last year I went to Tokyo, and that by myself on a solo trip. So that was kind of my way of pushing myself out of my comfort zone. But then after that, I kind of just worked and stayed home and didn't really do anything besides, Artist Alley and getting into conventions. But this year, I really want to focus more on hobbies and rediscovering things that I love, or finding new things that push me out of my comfort zone. Because as artists, we need to do that. And I think focusing on other things besides art is going to make my art stronger and a lot better. And who knows, I might get ideas through these hobbies. So I did start crocheting in December, and yeah, so that's been going. It's been all right. It's hard. And then I also signed up for an adult ballet class next month. So I'll be out of the house more during the week, and I really want to exercise more. So I thought it would be good to try something different, another type of art form, but also getting some exercise and maybe meeting new people. I'm not sure. So yeah, that's kind of yeah, that's all the goals for my own personal goals. I don't really want to go too much more into depth with that, but yeah, basically focusing on hobbies and trying new things that I've always wanted to. Just being more present. I'm trying not to be on social media so much, and that's why I'm taking up all these hobbies. But yeah, those are kind of my goals. So let's get to the vlog and see what I'm up to as I start some of these goals. Some of these clips were filmed in December, and some of them were filmed earlier this month. So I hope you enjoy the rest of the vlog, and yeah, bye.